All right, we're going through the notes here in chapter 38. I did a lot of rambling last time. I will not this time. This time I will try to stay on task with these notes. 38 verse 7. When the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy, question mark. Here's the note. Verse 7 proves that the sons of God in Genesis 6:2 were not the sons of Seth. It proves that above the morning stars was the bright and morning star, Hebrews 1, 5-13, Revelation 22:16. It further proves the devil is such a close imitation of Jesus Christ that the NIV took Jesus' title away from him and gave it to Satan, Isaiah 14:12. The AV translators, having at least 3 times the intelligence of the NIV translators, translated Isaiah 14:12 as son of the morning, the bright and morning star. Is the son of God, the son of the morning is Satan. Finally, it shows that Muhammad and his 600 winged angel were nothing but 2 big liars. Here, you are told that God not only had a begotten son, but created sons. See note on Job 1:6. It's definitely something to take very seriously is this note. And one of the reasons why you should stick to the King James. So, in the end times, which we are in, there is a lot of deception about the love of God and the Lord Jesus Christ, and people are confused on, well, they're confused about everything. It's an age of confusion. Babylon. Confusion. Babel. People don't know what real love is. They've lost it. Mostly it's because of the satanic programming. Satanists have taken over most institutions and the cultural storyline and education. So, when they see Jesus, and they see a guy that acts a lot like Jesus, talks with a fancy British accent, and has the love of God in his tongue. If you are a dumb person and you don't question it and you don't think about it, you're going to be tricked by somebody that kind of looks like Gaius Baltar. We've been watching Battlestar Galactica lately, and he kind of looks like how they present a white guy as Jesus with a British accent, and it's a lot like Gaius Baltar. So the Antichrist, I think, is going to look like Gaius Baltar, and he's going to be very charming and very handsome, very attractive, and all the women will be like, "Oh, look at him! He's so loving! Oh!" But then he's going to be very evil, and people will be tricked. So when they switch out a word in reference to Jesus and put it for Satan, you can tell what their agenda is. It proves it. It's not just a mistake. It's very intentional. And it's subtle. And it's evil. So the guy from the book, The Gospel of John, that British guy, it's probably going to look something like that. I think he's a Syrian Jew, so maybe he won't look like that. That'd be too handsome. He might have a British accent, though. It's very possible. Anyway, something to be careful of. If you're in a liberal church that's got the gay flags and the Ukraine flags and very loose theology that just preaches love, you have to be careful there's a lot of bad stuff going on, and God is love, yes, but he is a God that discriminates, or he, he makes a division between good and evil, and he rightly divides, and um, I think he separates the sheep from the goats, and uh, my sheep hear my voice. Uh, so if his sheep hear his voice, what about the guy that is imitating Jesus Christ? Are the sheep gonna get tricked by that voice? Ah, he's gentle, he's loving, and he's British. Everyone knows that a British accent means quality. No, a lot of dumb. Never mind. Stop it. Don't be offensive. Oh God, I hope this gets better. It hasn't. I may have to go to the doctor. It sucks. Oh, that's a good sign. All right. 38:12. Hast thou commanded the morning since thy days, and caused the dayspring to know his place? Here is the note. The dayspring is a reference to the dawn. It would refer directly to the sun, as the sun is a star, and the dayspring is called the day star, 2 Peter 1:19. Thus, the it of verse 13 is a reference to the sun. Verse 19 shows the sun could take hold of the ends of the earth. Verse 13, because the earth declines north and south between March 21st and December 22nd, so the sun's rays can reach the Arctic and the Antarctic regions. Fascinating. More fantastic and outrageous references to which people say you're crazy to think about such things. But here's more right here. Isn't his name Bird that did the expedition there, and all the conspiracies about the Nazis escaping there? And, oh, I'm not allowed to use that word, sorry. About all those guys from World War II that lost World War II, they escaped there. I didn't say that word. Uh, Something important there. And then you have the flat earthers thinking that there's the Great Barrier there in Antarctica, that they just don't let you go that way. You go a little too far, then they block you with helicopters or something, Interesting. All right, one more note. 38:15. And from the wicked their light is withholden, and the high arm shall be broken. A second Advent reference that no Hebrew or Greek scholar could find. The wicked here is the wicked of Job 25, 21:17, and chapter 24. His broken arm identifies him if you have a King James authorized version. The broken arm is the bad right arm of Zechariah 11:17, Ezekiel 30:21 through 22, Jeremiah 48:24 through 25, where the man of Kerioth has some trouble with his right arm. Huh. I'm not sure. Is the Antichrist going to have trouble with his right arm? Or is this saying something else? Interesting. You can go look up all those verses. I ain't got time, but there it is.